Welcome to North Carolina, a state blessed with stunning natural landscapes, vibrant cities, and a rich cultural heritage. From the majestic peaks of the Blue Ridge Mountains to the picturesque coastal towns along the Outer Banks, North Carolina offers a plethora of diverse destinations for every traveler. In this guide, we will explore some of the best places to visit in North Carolina, each with its own unique charm and allure. North Carolina promises an unforgettable journey filled with natural beauty, rich history, and warm hospitality. Lake Santitla. One of the most stunning lakes in the South is Lake Santitla. It is nestled under the shadow of the North Carolina Smoky Mountains and boasts over 75 miles of shoreline that is largely protected as part of the National Forest. Find a remote fishing spot, go kayaking or canoeing, sail, swim, go hiking or mountain biking to take in the peace and quiet. After a long day of recreation, unwind with a drink at the Blue Waters Mountain Lodge's Lakeside Bar. Although Chioa Point Campground has campsites if you'd rather be outside, the lodge also provides rooms with lake views. Hatteras Island, the Outer Banks. On Cape Hatteras Island, there are countless stunning, serene beaches where you can unwind as well as opportunities for more active pastimes like fishing, surfing, stand-up paddleboarding, and scuba diving. Visit the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse, one of the most well-known lighthouses in the country, and stroll for miles along the pristine coastline looking for seashells and other treasures. Through thousands of artifacts in the gallery devoted to the local tribes at the Frisco Native American Museum, visitors can get an in-depth look at the Native Americans who were the first inhabitants of the islands. Topsail Island. Topsail Island is another fantastic coastal location with enticing activities and a relaxed atmosphere perfect for unwinding. Spend the day fishing, surfing, sailing, or kayaking. Even if you've never tried it, it's simple to arrange lessons with an authority. There are also plenty of indoor activities available, such as seeing the turtles at the Karen Beasley Sea Turtle Rescue and Rehabilitation Center or visiting the Missiles and More Museum to learn more about the island's history as a test rocket launching location. You'll have a ton of options after dark, including a fantastic local nightlife at well-known beach bars and lounges. Asheville. From fantastic local brews to amazing hiking, Asheville has a great selection of things to do. People of all backgrounds enjoy taking vacations here, but it has recently developed a reputation as something of a hipster haven that emphasizes living locally and organically. The stunning Art Deco structures can be admired just by strolling through the downtown area, but if you want to see one of the most stunning of them all, visit Biltmore Estate, one of America's very own castles. Pinehurst. Pinehurst, especially the Pinehurst Resort with its 9 golf courses, is known as a golfer's paradise and attracts a steady stream of tourists who come there just to play golf. With so many lovely old buildings listed on the National Register of Historic Places, those looking for a taste of the romantic side of the Old South will also find it here. The area's main attraction after golf is horses, and there are numerous horse farms to be found there. The stunning Sandhills Horticultural Gardens, historical museums like the Tufts Archives and Pinehurst History Museum, and horse racing are all available to visitors. Boone. If you want to experience the ideal fusion of indoor and outdoor pursuits, Boone, which is located in the Blue Ridge Mountains, is an alluring destination and the ideal place to base your stay. Take advantage of the 20 miles of winding bike trails that wind through Pisgah National Forest, go whitewater rafting, look for rare gemstones in gem mines, or go on a beautiful hike. When you need a break from all of that activity, you can visit the theater, go shopping for specialty items in the downtown area, and visit the Turchin Center for Visual Arts to view exhibitions. Boone is home to a large number of eateries that serve everything from international food to Carolina-style barbecue. Beaufort and the Crystal Coast, Outer Banks. With picture-perfect silky shores and the chance to see wild horses race along Shackelford Bank sands, this well-liked beach resort makes for the perfect weekend getaway. Numerous sunken ships, including Blackbeard's flagship and Queen Anne's Revenge, are visible from the famous Cape Lookout Lighthouse, which also guards the graveyard of the Atlantic Bears. The North Carolina Maritime Museum has artifacts from the infamous ship on display. At the aquarium at Pine Knoll Shores, you can interact with playful otters and an albino sea turtle up close. You should also visit the historic sites in Beaufort, a town that has been inhabited for 3 centuries. Corolla, Outer Banks. Corolla is a vacation haven with access to both the waves of the Atlantic and the calmer waters of the Currituck Sound, which are perfect for paddling. The main draw is the stunning, expansive beaches, which are ideal for lounging with plenty of room for a blanket as well as participating in a variety of activities, like fishing and beachcombing. Numerous tourists also come to see the wild horses. Wild colonial Spanish Mustangs, which are still living the laid-back beach life today after being stranded on the Outer Banks centuries ago, call this region home. Wrightsville Beach. Another fantastic North Carolina beach destination is Wrightsville Beach. It is particularly well-liked by surfers, and National Geographic named it one of the best surf towns in the world. Try exploring the Intracoastal Waterway on a stand-up paddleboard if a surfboard isn't your thing. Even if you've never tried it before, it's a sport that is simple to pick up and you can rent one right in the city. Additionally, you can reserve a boating excursion through Wrightsville Beach Scenic Tours if you'd rather be out on the water as opposed to in it. They provide a range of excursions, such as cruises around the harbor at dusk and trips to Masonboro Island. New Bern. For lovers of history, New Bern is a wonderful destination. It dates all the way back to 1710 when Swiss immigrants founded it and gave it the name of their nation's capital. It was only the second town founded by European immigrants in the region of what would become North Carolina. It is now one of the state's cities with a greater historical emphasis, with a historic district brimming with immaculately preserved mansions from the city's past. Due to the Athens Theater and Masonic Temple, both of which are still standing, it was once known as the Athens of the South.